my God. This is not funny, but this dude got super fucking cocky after he got a job. So my chica holding him down. He's not working. You know, she's being a down chick. She even had to give him sex for energy to get him back on track. Like, listen. Let me tell you how bad it is before I tell you the story, okay? This is like, she held him down when he was homeless, and then when he get his place, he want to start acting like he's better than her? Okay, wait. This is how bad it is. So I'm drinking wine. It's Sunday. So Sunday, fun day. I'm chilling. I don't know what I'm going to get into. Probably go to my girl house. She just met a Scorpio man. Blah, blah, blah. You know it's going down. We have to talk about that. So I get an email. And it says, I held him down even when he was homeless. Now he has his own place and bullies me for not having a job. Help me. So, you know, I'm into that. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on with this, right? This dude is a bold, like, he has like nerve, okay? I'm just gonna read it, but I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. So I was drinking my wine, and then I talked to my mom a little bit about it, and then I talked to my sister a little bit about it. I said, Mom, I need a shot, okay? I'm like, this is beyond the usual. I need a fucking shot. She goes in her liquor cabinet and whips out some moonshine, okay? That is nasty. It's not good. It tastes like some natural kind of earth stuff. It's like a potato and rice or some like garlic pepper. Like, it tastes weird. So no, I'm not super buzzed, but you made me do it, okay? I think, what are you? She's a Cancer, and this guy is a Capricorn. So let me read it. I've been with my boyfriend since January, and at first things were great. He made me feel like a queen, took me out on expensive dates, and for the first month of our relationship, he was living in a beautiful apartment overlooking the ATL. Okay. With his friend. He had a car, but in February, his friend kicked him out, and he got his license suspended, and his car got repoed away. He was extremely depressed and begged for me to stay because he said he had fallen in love with me and I was his first love. He promised he would get his shit back soon. He would get his shit together back soon. It's the moonshine. Okay, wait. To get his shit back together back soon. But he ended up staying in a homeless shelter for 4 months. And for those 4 months, we had to have sex in my car. So they pushed the seat back and was getting it in. So had to have sex in the car. And okay, let me read this. Homeless for 4 months. He had to have sex in my car and in a mall fitting room because I lived with my parents and he had no place, but said he couldn't live without sex. That was the only thing that made him feel like living, okay? Like, he was so depressed and stressed out that her sex put him on the map. The only thing, and then the song wants to, the only thing that made me feel worth living. Now, fast forward, he got a new place, but now here's the bullshit. I'm 21, just recently lost my job, and he's 24, has a full-time job, but only at Chipotle, though. But makes fun of me, telling me I'm doing nothing with my life since I have no job. Now she's not doing it with her whole entire life because she lost her job. Okay, since I have no job and I'm in school to get my degree. But he bitches about how I'm still living with my parents and he has his own place. Mind you, he doesn't think he needs a car anymore because he lives downtown and has a fucking bike. And claims that all he needs to get around, that's all he needs to get around with. Well, I'm the one driving us around in my car when we see each other, but yet he tells me the only thing I'm doing right now in our relationship is sex. No, the only thing that I'm doing right in our relationship is sex and blowjobs. Whew. I can't right now. So the only thing you're doing right in the entire relationship is sex and blowjob. I can't right now. So wait, hold on. Wait, the only thing that I'm doing right in this relationship is sex and blowjobs. And looking hot. Okay, so you are fly. You're a Cancer chick, so I know you're staying fly. So the only thing she's doing right... I gotta pause this because I'm cracking up. Hold on. I'm back. But the nerve of him, like, I held you down and now the only thing I'm doing right. Like, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about all this at the end. Okay, so you're giving him good sex, you're giving him great blowjobs, and you are a fly chick. Okay, I get that. And said that he feels like he's raising a child. He feels like he's raising a child because he has to pay on our dates. We've been dating for 6 months and he's tired of always paying for me. Every guy that I'm with pays for... You can't pay for a meal? Okay. So he feels like he's raising a child and he's tired of always paying. He claims that he feels like he's raising a child instead of dating a woman, while I'm the one who drives us around to go on our dates. He pays for my gas. He always pays for our dates. And for my 21st birthday last month, he got us a hotel room and gave me 2 Coach purses, which was really amazing. But he makes me feel like complete shit because I have no job right now, and that me going to school isn't impressive because college is easy. What fucking college did he go to? Mind you, he's never been to college a day in his damn life. Okay, because I was about to say I love college, but it's not easy with all the tests and the writing. No. Okay, and that he doesn't need a car to drive me around because he can ride the bus to my town. He knows him not having a car bothers me, but he doesn't seem to want to change this because the sex is great. But I can't keep driving a grown-ass man once a week. We can't even date right because the bus that comes to my area that he rides has their last pickup at 4:30 p.m. So in the daytime, So Chica, what the fuck should I do? Every time I try to leave, he guilt trips me, calls me crying. Is he literally crying like a tear? Calls me crying, saying I'm his first love. He needs me in his life and that I would be losing the most important person in my life if I dump him. But at the same time, I'm so tired of all of this. Should I finally leave? He's a Capricorn and I'm a Cancer, if that helps. Yes, that helps because that was, I don't know, like I'm not, babe, when you look at this, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm laughing at like the fucking nerve of him. I gotta play the song again. This is You Got Dough and Change. Let me fast forward to the part. Hold on. You change, you change. You got dough and change. I'm done. Okay, this is not funny. This is what I think. I think that he knows after staying in a homeless shelter for 4 fucking months, because it couldn't be 4 minutes if I had to stay in a homeless shelter. I would fucking probably, I don't know. That's some serious shit. To be homeless is not a joke. So I know that he knows what is really good. I know that he knows you held him down. You was giving him that Power Ranger pack, putting it on him, and you gave him the motivation to get his shit together. So I feel like when he's talking to you like that, he kind of wants you to forget that he was ever even in that predicament, because he has like this false sense of like pride. Like he doesn't want you to remember that he was ever fucked up or not on his feet and that he needed you so bad. And you know, he remembers that. But since he does care for you, he doesn't want you to remember that. He wishes you would erase that. So now he wants to act like he's bigger and better than you, which, you know, is not going down. But unfortunately, his way of showing you, instead of saying thank you, you know what, baby, you held me down, like, damn, like, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky, like, you held me down. Instead of him saying that, he wants to belittle you and make it feel like he's where he should have been in the beginning, or like he was in the beginning, on top. You know, he wants to make it seem like he is, you know, where he should have been all along. But you don't deserve to be put down. You don't deserve to feel like you're beneath him or that he's above you. He sounds like a fucking chick. Like, it sounds like you're dating a chick. I haven't dated a Capricorn, but I have talked to a Capricorn and we kicked it. Like, that was my friend. We would go to St. Louis. When I was in St. Louis, we would go to the Landing, it was called, park, chill, and just drink and just like have an amazing time. So I know they can be like really, really cool people. And he was very, very, very fucking handsome. Like, what the fuck handsome, okay? Like, damn. He did have a girlfriend though, and I won't know what kind of dude he was because I didn't make him my man. But I don't like the way he's going about it. So it doesn't seem like he's a type where you can say, you know what, guess what, I'm leaving you because I helped you before. Like, he would just be like, okay, well, I'm on top now, I don't give a fuck about that. What you need to do to him is give, like, I would give like subliminals. Like, he would say, okay, well, let's go on a date, even though he's paying for it. I would say stuff like, well, how are we getting there? And then he would say, you're driving, right? And I would say, yeah, I am driving and you're not. I'm driving and you're not. Like, sink it in his head. Like, don't play games. I would have his little ass riding his fucking bike to meet me at a restaurant and I wouldn't even show up, because he is not gonna know or appreciate what you do, because you've been down for him for so long that he's used to it. He thinks that comes with you. That's part of your package. Sexing him good, giving him good blow, you know, giving him everything that he needs to benefit, to keep his ego up. So if you take that away from him, but you're gonna do it classy, you're not gonna like rub things in his face, because he still is a man. You don't want to is it demasculate, emasculate, one of those words. I have blonde hair right now, so I'm being weird. But I think it is simple. I think that he doesn't want you to leave him. He knows you've been down for him, but the way he's kind of putting you down now that he's back on top is bullshit. It's actually really funny. That's what a lot of people do. Like, I have a friend and she lives in her head and she feels like she's bigger than what she is. And I'm like, chick, I've been knowing you forever. Like, stop the fronting. Like, I know you. I know when you were broke. I know, and at times you still are. You know, this is life. We go through our ups and downs. So I think he kind of wants you to forget what's really good, and you're not gonna forget what's really good. So and if you want to leave him, that's a personal prerogative. Like, I feel like you like that he's buying you gifts and you like the attention that he's giving you. You didn't give me a lot in this email. Does he make you feel special? Does he compliment you? You know, how else, you know, you just kind of told me that part of it. You didn't go in depth about why you like him in the first place. But when someone demeans you and they make you feel little, women, we don't forget that. We don't forget that instead of building me up, you're pulling me down. Now, if he would have said something like, my degree isn't important and things like that, that would have turned me off so bad that I remember things, and I've left men and I didn't even want to leave them because it was good, but I can't help it. Like, when I'm done, I'm done. If you say something that turns me off, I'm so over you, even if I don't want to leave you. Him, I don't think it's no talking to. I don't think it's no sitting down having a talk with him about how he's making you feel. I think that he's only doing that because he was down before. He lived in a shelter for 4 months with humans that he didn't know. He had to share bathrooms and food and stuff with people he didn't even know, and you were there for him. But if he continues to do it, I would go on the cleanse and reevaluate if you even want this dude or not. Because if he's making you feel like that, I just couldn't fuck with him. Like, I couldn't fuck with him at all. Because imagine if you hit the lottery, dude. Like, so if you get a millionaire, then I'm nothing. I'm a peasant. If you get a gang of money. So you need to know, some money makes a lot of people change. His Chipotle checks are like really fucking boosting his head up. And I would have to stand back a little bit. Sometimes you have to make people realize what they even have. That's even with me. I take men for granted. Shopping and treating me like a princess and complimenting me and all that comes with it. So I sometimes forget that some men are not like that. So if he doesn't answer a phone call of mine or something, because you better answer my call. And if you don't, you better call right back. And you better text. And I need to know, because I'm very important. I'm VIP. So if you're not corresponding with me, then I can't handle that. So you have to make people realize what they have. And you have to remind him, we're in my shit. We're in my car. Okay? When I wouldn't throw the pass up in his face, because there was nothing else he can do about that. But moving forward, you let him know I play a valuable part in this. And if you can't hang with it, and if you want to make me feel like shit, and if you want to make me feel like a degree, because you know what, he doesn't probably even want you to get a degree. He doesn't want you to be above him. He wants to be above. And he know that you can go, you stay fly, you got good sex. He know that you can get somebody else. So some men, instead of praising their woman, they'll put them down. Like, even in my first relationship, he would make me feel not as attractive as other women because he knew I was the shit. But he didn't want me to know it, because he didn't want to get replaced. And this dude right here just wants you to think that he's bigger than what he is. He know he works at Chipotle. He knows he's riding a fucking bike. He knows that you're coming to pick him up. He knows his worth. He knows it better than you know it. But he doesn't want you to know it, even though you know it. You know? So you can send those little reminders, and you might have to stop talking to him for a while so he can get his mind straight. And at the end, when he's begging and crying for you, he's going to have to keep that up. But this one is an open and shut case. Like I said,